Today we're talking about themed music. Hey guys, welcome back to Create, Connect, Repeat. Today coming to you from Washington, D.C., here to perform with the Anat Cohen Tentet at the Kennedy Center. I had a few minutes this afternoon to get this episode recorded, and today I want to talk about themed music. What I mean by themed music is that if you look on Spotify and if you do some research, you'll find that a lot of the listeners that go to find music are looking for music for an activity, for a lifestyle. So that could be for running, that could be for going to the gym, that could be for sitting by the pool, that could be for relaxing after work. It could be a whole number of things, and the genre of the music is less important than the vibe of the music. And so if you're looking for some ways to try to garner new audience members, to get more listens on Spotify, to try to create some income for yourself as related to your music specifically and related specifically to the people listening to your music, you might think about creating some themed music. And so what music could you create for sleeping or relaxing or for yoga or for running? It doesn't mean you have to change what you do, but viewed through the right lens, you could end up getting on some of these playlists that are going to allow you to connect with new fans, get more listens, and allow you to take that streaming revenue to the next level. So maybe that would bring up some thoughts of maybe you're compromising your art. However, if you're really just thinking about creating a mood, you can create that mood in whatever way that you want. Because I think, a lot of people, maybe they want old school jazz or dinner music or romantic music, and that doesn't mean you have to make a whole record of that, but if you want to create some content that's going to connect with new fans, you could have your album over here that's all your original music, but then maybe you have some other music out there that you've written that's specifically to try to get on these playlists, to try to bring more people into your circle and introduce them to your original music. It doesn't have to be one or the other. I think it can be both. So if you've ever thought about doing something like this, you might act on it now and start to release some music that you can pitch specifically to certain kinds of playlists, or at least do some research and see what type of playlists are out there, and talk to your rep through your distributor, or talk to your rep and see if you can get it pitched to Spotify or to Apple Music during about these different types of lifestyle playlists so you can get your music out there with new fans. The one caveat is that most of the time these people, they're not necessarily listening and paying attention to you as an artist. You might not specifically gain a lot of fans. You never know who's going to be looking up what's playing. Even with an Amazon Alexa, you can ask Alexa now, what is this that's playing? And she'll tell you. And so getting placed on Amazon Music in addition is another thing to think about. So if you haven't thought about it yet, that's what I want you guys to think about today, is can you compose, record, and release some music that could specifically go towards one of these lifestyle playlists that you find that are so popular on Spotify, Apple Music, etc. So that's Create, Connect, Repeat for today. We'll see you guys back here next week.